There are so many lies to unpack in what he just
about
said, but
this Cuomo deal with New York City. It's far worse than the nursing homes. I got proof that they was doing this. I was telling a victim all along what they was doing to her husband. They was bringing her husband in and out of the nursing. They brought him from. He went to the hospital, and when he got a little better, and they said he had COVID-19. Instead of them bringing him home, they brought him to a nursing home. Why would you bring somebody that's not in a nursing home, right? Never was in a nursing home, and they brought him to a nursing home. Told him he got to rehabilitate. Get the hell out of here. He could have went home and rehabilitated. Yo, not until I pressed the issue and screamed and yelled at the doctor on the home. They sent him home. They definitely was sending him in to infect people because he had COVID. So I already did that. I already knew that already. I made a video about it. I don't know. I'm gonna probably post a link attached to this when I said this months ago. Now, I did another video and I was showing you how there was delaying the trains and not cleaning the trains in New York City. So when right before when COVID was on the news and it was in China, somehow magically New York subway system wasn't working right. And it was done and I knew it was deliberately. It was done deliberately because it was done to crowd the trains. So now, when you was getting on the train from December and January of last year, 2020, 2019 going to 2020, the subways was being overcrowded with delays, train delays. The trains was just waiting for no reason and moving slow for no reason. But it was the governor, I believe now that this is all out, and whoever he working with plan to slow up the movement in transportation so people in New York City could catch the virus by being packed in these trains and packed in all of these carts. And they was like, it was super train delays. I noticed. I made a video about this months ago, just like I made a video about the nursing homes. So it's bigger than just the nursing homes, and it's bigger than him just hiding numbers. That's just a shell. That's a shell. We got to get to the yolk, and then when you get to the yolk, you're gonna discover that in democratic cities, and especially in New York, I know for a fact because I lived it and got the documents to prove it's all facts. They anticipated this virus, and they tried to push it. They tried to they was setting the people up to take on this virus. So by delaying the trains, they knew that people was going to all pack in on the trains because it's rush hour, school got to get out. They had all of this. When you was waiting for the train, it was ridiculous, like as if it was an accident, and it was no accidents or nothing. They just was delaying the trains to pack them up. So this was a organized plan to make COVID affect New York. And I guess when it didn't affect New York the way they did, Cuomo was so lazy and power greedy that he just blatantly was mistreating the people in the nursing homes because they knew that they was easy targets, easy prey, easy to get killed. And that's basically what happened. He need to be held accountable. I said this months ago. They've been doing this the whole time. And it's not just the nursing homes. Every angle of it. I'm going to give y'all a fact. Remember he was saying people was dying because we don't have enough, what was those things called? Generators, not generators, the defibrillators they was using for their chest, the pumps. They didn't have enough things. And come to find out, he never even used the ones that he had. They was already stored in the basement, and he had New York City ordering thousands of these ventilators, and he ain't even used the ones he had, and he stored them in the basement. That's one thing that I can show you how much bullshit he was. Now, the second thing he did was he said about the hospital beds and the hospitals and infections, and they made the Trump and them put the big boat down there. They put the boat in California. You understand what I'm saying? And they didn't even take in no people in none of that. So all of this was a liberal propaganda espionage campaign to fuck Trump over and destroy American lives.